Oh my God. I'm like 1 minute late today. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, I just want my sister's artwork to show. Excuse me, you know I don't like clothes. So, when you come, I will be a little bit more decent, except if you're watching this video in the future, in which case you're seeing all of this stuff I'm doing that I should have done before. As I said, I don't really like clothes generally. That's why I'm always pushing the revolution about going back. Oh my God. Whoa, this network. Uh, I think we might have a network problem, guys. Sorry about that. I'm so worried. I think it's going to keep doing that throughout today's session, and that's really sucky. I I see people even left now, but here we are again. It's okay. Compliments to the artist, Nomsa Mazwai. She's also a visual artist. So, yeah, important people. So, today I wanted. Are my comments on? Okay, my comments is on. It's because I haven't seen Sebi say good morning today. I haven't seen anybody say good morning today, guys. Manners. So, good morning to you. My name is Nonzigelelo, and you're watching Live at 9 with NTSIKS, where we just unpack issues of national importance and of spiritual importance. And today, I wanted us to talk about family, because I see, morning Cedric, I see all of us are always wanting to complain about our broken families, but I don't think we've created a a safe enough environment for us to be able to do that, right? If my network cuts again, I'll just resume the live every time. So just keep checking if I disappear. So morning, Mile. So let's talk about families, guys. So many of us come from broken families, and that was a systematic thing, because of the history of our country. It has led to the breaking of our families, where that was when the rural men went into towns to look for work, and then they got new families there, and then breaking their families in the rural areas. And just there are different ways that our families have been broken, whether like during the struggle, the men were all in jail being arrested, and women had to be single women by themselves and raise families by themselves. As a result, you can see, well, I know in my generation that most were raised by single mothers and their grandparents. So it's a new thing for the black child to be raised with a mother and a father in the same house and get that proper balance of feminine and masculine energy. So it's a new thing for us, and which means that we are growing and we are progressing, and at least we're getting better. I do see with my generation that the moms and dads are all working together. Even if they divorce, there's co-parenting going on. So there's an effort. So, what of us then, who come from the broken families which were created by the political struggle of this country? How do we start healing? Hi, Nondogozo. Welcome, welcome. Um, Grand Rising fam, I see you. Um, so how do we get to spaces where we start healing ourselves from the hurt that our broken families have given us? You know, um, I don't want to get it too detailed and gory, but I know most of us are hurting, and there's a lot of beef and politics in families. So, how do we start to heal that? So, I was busy thinking, there's this huge expectation to always get along with your family all the time. And that's a little bit unrealistic, I think, because there's no, you yourself are the only person and soul that has ever spent so much time with yourself and always agreed, or sometimes been in conflict with yourself. But it's not normal to have any human beings get along and continue forever for 100 years, Um, we have friends, and friends we choose, and if a friend disappoints us or lies about us or causes any kind of crap for us, we can move away from that friend. With family, you don't have that luxury. Family, I think, are our healers. I think that family spaces hurt bec- because those are the people that the great universe has brought into your life to help you with some of the issues that you may not be confronting. Because whether we like it or not, family holds us accountable to who we are and the standards of who we are, right? Our friends are going to be like, yeah, let's go drinking, let's go drink. But your family is going to be like, yo, you drink all the time, hey? So I don't think that family is supposed to be a soft space. And perhaps we need to start um, changing perspective and understanding the role of family and the medicinal role they play. Um, you know, I'm realizing with when I beef with my own family, even if it's for years, when we get to a place of understanding each other again, the relationship is so much more better than it was before the conflict. So it's also about acknowledging and understanding the importance of conflict, and conflict not necessarily being a negative thing, but conflict helping us grow and become better people, you know? It's really painful to be in cycles where you're not dealing with your inner work and you keep attracting the same things and the same experiences. However, family helps us confront things so that we don't keep repeating the same negative patterns. I know today's episode is not so exciting and juicy and political and spicy. But as I always say, that we have a universe going on inside of ourselves, and what are we doing to nurture that universe to make sure that it brings out the best in us? How do we make sure that the challenges that we're facing in our daily lives, we maneuver that energy to work in our favor? Um, I'm sure you guys understand how energy works, how you can't kill energy, but you can manipulate it and shift it. So let's say somebody really pisses you off, and then you're really charged and there's a heavy emotional charge. You can put that emotional charge in something else. You'll see that sometimes when you're pissed off, you'll clean a lot, and that energy, that negative energy, you've transformed it into something positive. So it's the same family. Whoever's giving you a charge, how do you transform that energy of negativity into something positive for you? Um, because family is not going to be perfect all the time, and family is there to push you and make you a better human being. Whichever way, I mean, sometimes it comes up in really messed up ways, um, in their toxic traits, but ultimately our emotions and how we handle ourselves are our own responsibility. Um, your family is not carrying the toxic energy that you're feeling inside of you. So how do you work so that this toxic energy you're feeling inside of you, you don't feel it anymore? How do you transform that energy? So find ways, guys. Find creative ways to deal with that emotion. Um, yeah, I was hoping there'd be more comments in terms of ideas you may have on how do you deal with your toxic family members. It's also important. Another thing I learned is that I've said this before, that um, a friend of mine said that they limit access to people who don't respect their boundaries. Molweni, Eval. Hello. Oh, Val, I've got a gig there on the 5th of December. I'll put up the poster on my Twitter. So, yeah, we're talking about family, and we're starting to unpack why we feel such a negative charge. And actually, we would feel a negative charge because it's overwhelming to have somebody in your space all the time. And that's what's also the beauty of family, is that you can actually offload honestly. There's nothing as beautiful as okay, wait, let me go to Cedric. Mbuto says, I just cut them off. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do. The thing with cutting people off, it's fine to cut people off just as long as you work on the internal work on how you feel about them, and you make sure that you send blessings and you send a positive charge to that person. Because the problem with cutting them off is you're going to see them at the next family gathering. See? So that's why I'm saying that family is actually designed to make us confront and have uncomfortable conversations. I was busy saying before that, I was saying that it's so beautiful to watch a family, like, just the raw expression. I'm funny. I know when I'm all that stuff. As much as when you're in the position, it's ugly and it feels charged. But when you're outside, you're like, this is so beautiful. These are two human spirits speaking exactly how they feel. Because what we find is that in social spaces, we say what we're supposed to say, we hold back. But when it's your family, you can say exactly how you feel, and be as hurtful as you want and dump and poop, and then later on it's fine. And it's interesting because I was watching. I don't watch TV, but I'm visiting my younger sister, and there's a TV here. So I was watching Bao Reloaded yesterday, and I was watching how. Did you see that moment with her? Hi, fam. Did you see the moment with You guys are distracting me now in the comments. Now you're ready to talk. But there was a moment with Kanye Bao where she was offloading on the little brother. And she was like, oh, man, you always ruin everything. Da, 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 da. This is how your personality is. I just want to know that you ruined. And it was harsh. As we were watching, I was like, oh, that's a bit harsh. But then as the episode unfolded, that's the day that they lost their father. So naturally, there was a new energy that was in the space. And did you see how then they come together, and in the end you see she's very close to that little brother. So we only actually spiritually poop on people we really truly love. And it's completely and utterly healthy and normal to shout at your siblings and be like, yeah, well, your problem is this. Here are your faults. When I was so. And from the outside, we might be thinking, oh my God, that's so fucked. But actually, the one spirit, Kanye, needed to offload some steam, and it was clear as day. She needed to offload some steam, and that was her way of offloading the steam. And did you notice how the little brother didn't act up in that moment? Nobody acted up in that moment. There was like, no, you're not being fair. There was none of that. The little brother took it, right? And then later on, now they're hovering around each other about their father. So that's family. We poop on each other. We say shit to each other, but we accept each other for exactly who we are. So let me go to comments because I'm talking too much. Yeah, Sadie, you're extremely late. Oh my God. Nontogozo, you deleted your comment again. Oh my God, it was deleted by the Google moderator team. Guys, do you know what? Our videos are being watched by Abelung and they don't like what we're saying. And Nontogozo, you were talking about something about communication. Speed before I delete. It's unbelievable. I mean, why are they deleting our comments? First of all, this channel is liable to be a paid channel and they're not giving me my payments. So, like, I'm so bored of being somebody who speaks and then is being blocked by whites all over. Okay. Okay, good morning. I'm so late, but I'll catch up afterwards. Oh, Lungi, I think that's a brother. Yes, yes. Mina, I double the time I spend detoxing the family toxins so that I can have a net balance come end of the day. Mornings and evenings are sacred to me. I agree with that. I also I go. Like now I was going to Mpumalanga for 2 months and I just disappeared from their lives and now I'm ready for them. I'm like, okay, guys, cool, we're back. He said there was so much segregation during the episode, but afterwards everyone was family and so united. You see? So it's clear that at the end of the day, your family is your family. Abelung akazi basithande ngempela, it's like that. And ngicela maybe nini comment ngesintu. I don't know, kuzomele ngifunde ukufunda isintu because hey, okay, YouTube is trying to become a TV station. That's why they now have so many celebrities. So they're censoring black people. I'm so bored, guys. The system. I'm just like, why was I born into this world where we can't even speak? I was saying, by delete footy now, just as I was about to read it. Unbelievable. I just can't believe it. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Like, but I see you're a sex and intimacy coach, babes. Do you have a YouTube channel so that we can follow you? See, maybe that's why Bamane back to Little Futukal. Or maybe Bamano sex and intimacy coach. Maybe Kamale sex little side. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the word sex is offensive to YouTube because nobody has sex. So now they've disturbed our whole family moment. But we were talking about how to heal ourselves from our families and how to come to terms with the fact that, you know what, family are our healers. Yeah, Unondo, we want to know if you got a channel because we do want your what you bring to the table. Definitely, we would like to talk about that. I don't know, you're gonna have to change your name next time and we can have a YouTube video. You guys told me that I can have guests here, but I'm not seeing the option at all. I've never seen the option of having another video. Yeah, no, you guys said that I can interview people, but I don't see anything like that. But guys, our 20 minutes is up. Our 20 minutes is up. So, namhlanje ke we're going to tackle our family issues in our spare time and in our silence and in our meditation and introspection. Because yeah, fam, we're not only about the spice, but we're also okay. Nando's saying that she'll send the link on my Twitter account, so I'll retweet that because we all know about the things. But guys, thank you. I'm even 1 minute over now. See, it keeps. Oh, look, it even thingy that. Okay, Nando was saying that she'll send the link to my Twitter at Sinzikimazwai, but you know that now. Um, and we can follow each other and continue the conversation there. Guys, I always forget to check the comments later, but now I'm going to be quite diligent about it and make sure that we're going, because I think that now our conversations are starting to. Now we're getting to understand each other and we're getting our rhythm, and it's nice. So this week we're focusing our energy on, yes, we're going to catch up. We're focusing on energy on healing ourselves first, because it's not about the family first. It's about healing ourselves first, so that we are ready to engage in mature engagements with our families. So it's not so traumatic every time, and maybe accept and be grateful for family for pissing us off so that we can be better people. Guys, get all a bona go Twitter. Get all a bona next week. I love you so much. You know this. I don't even have to say it. You know this, right?